Hey everybody, what's going on? I'm the Admiral here from Blatant Gaming, and this is going to be my first ever live, kinda, news report. So how this is going to work, guys, I'm going to talk about stuff that I think is kinda important, or very important, or up to date, that I think you guys need to know about. And what I'm going to start with is the weather. Now, the weather in Atlanta, it's hot as fuck. That's basically all I have to say about it. It's just hot as fuck. It's sunny, it's bright, it's humid, it's obnoxious. I hate it. I wish it was cold and snowy. That's all I have to say about the weather here. The weather everywhere else, well, I don't give a damn because it doesn't affect me at all. So, moving on from the weather, we're going to go into sports. Now, this is something that I am very well versed in sports. I'm going to talk about football because football is the best American sport there is. I know there are those people who say that baseball is America's pastime. Well, it's America's pastime. America's present time is football. And that's what I'm here to talk about. So we're going to start with college. In college football news, Texas A&M lost to Alabama today. Saturday, they lost 49-42, and that is a huge win for Alabama Crimson Tide, especially going on the road to Texas A&M, a place and a team that they lost to last year. They lost them last year. That was their only loss of the entire year, was to the Aggies and Johnny Manziel. And frankly, their offense looked stellar today, but their defense gave up 42 points to the Aggies, and that's just frankly unacceptable. Also, we got another matchup between two ranked teams. You got UCLA traveling to Nebraska to take on the Cornhuskers, and it was 21-3 at one point. It was 21-3 in favor of the Cornhuskers, but the Bruins went on to score 5 unanswered touchdowns to wind up winning. I think it was 41-21. I think that was the final. But huge win for the Bruins. They're really looking like a good team that's going to challenge for the Pac-12 championship with Oregon and Stanford, because Washington, not going to cut it. USC sucks, and they just look like a pretty good team. Now we're going to go into the professional football. First, we're going to start with my team, the Jets. And the Jets, they're very disappointing. I'm a huge Jets fan. And it's upsetting being a huge Jets fan because, frankly, they are just not a good team. They won week 1, 18-17 over the Bucs because they had a bad penalty at the end. They could have beaten the Patriots, lost 13-10, but Geno Smith decided to throw 3 fourth-quarter interceptions to lose the game. And on that third interception resulted in a huge fight. 2 Jets got ejected, DeBergshaw Ferguson and Willie Colon in that skirmish. And that was just, frankly, it was abysmal because apparently the Jets were the only ones in the fight because they're the only ones who got penalized. Also, this week, I think it's still week 2, got huge matchups. We got the Manning Bowl, Peyton and Eli in New York. Giants trying to come over that 6-turnover loss at Dallas where they only lost by 5 points. And Peyton Manning coming off that 7-touchdown performance against the reigning Super Bowl champion Baltimore Ravens. Other teams looking for wins this week, the 0-1 Packers and the 0-1 Redskins. Each one of those two teams won their division last year, but falling 0-2 this early in the season could seriously hurt their playoff chances. Another big matchup this week, the one most people are looking towards, is the 49ers and the Seahawks. Huge division game in the NFC West. Seattle trying to break a record for loudest cheering at a professional sporting event. That 12th man in Seattle is really something that gives visiting team fits. They were the only team to go undefeated at home last year. And hopefully that'll translate again Sunday night. Or is it Sunday night? I think it's Sunday night when they take on the San Francisco 49ers. Also in sports, we've got baseball. And it's September, so people finally start to talk and watch baseball. Because frankly, the first few months of the season is not exciting at all. Got huge races in the wild card in the American League. We've got the Rays, the Orioles, the Yankees, my team, the Yankees, the Indians, and the surprise Royals, even making a push at the playoffs. We've got the Rangers at the top of the wildcard list right now. They're playing a series with the Oakland Athletics, who lead the AL West. Tigers lead the AL Central. And Boston apparently has the best record, which is killing me on the inside. They have the best record in the American League. You go over to the National League, it's got the 5 teams pretty much set. You got the Braves and the Dodgers leading the NL East, NL West, respectively. Then the Central, it's a 3-horse race. Whoever's going to win the division, and the other 2 teams going to vie for that 4th and 5th playoff spot. You got the Pirates, the Cardinals, and the Reds. Right now, it's the Pirates and the Cardinals up in the top 2 spots, and the Reds looking like they're going to travel to play in that one wild card playoff game to get actually into the postseason. That's baseball news. Also in baseball news, we got Miguel Cabrera. Doesn't look like he's going to win the Triple Crown this year. He's like 7 or 8 back of the home run lead from Chris Davis of the Baltimore Orioles, and he just hasn't hit lately. So, sorry, Miguel Cabrera. 1 Triple Crown's great. You're going to finish first in average and RBI, but Chris Davis is going to win the home run total. Just too bad. You got to stay on the field. All right.
So,
The hell did you get here?
it's a nice place.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it looks like we've got somebody coming back to Blatant Gaming, somebody I mentioned earlier. Ladies and gentlemen, this is...
The Honey Badger. And it is great to be here, John.
God. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it looks like the Honey Badger... When did you get here?
A couple minutes ago. I was interested in the baseball, so I just kind of wandered in.
You don't even like sports.
I can listen.
Okay.
I
Well-
made some corrections on your thing here, because
Well,
it kind of sucks.
Yeah, I made those notes a while ago. They're not very accurate.
Yeah. So I just kind of took them
Well,
all off.
welcome to the news.
Hey, it's good to be here.
All right.
I didn't know we were doing news, but okay. I guess
Well, I was doing the
the
news.
sign should have tipped it off.
I was doing the news.
You were?
I was.
Oh.
I'm going to continue with the news now. Is there anything that you would like to bring up?
Well, I know in technology news, Microsoft decided to release their Siri clone today, which they have codenamed Cortana. Right? I
Cortana,
know.
really?
They
Named
named
after
it
the
Cortana.
Halo Cortana?
After the Halo
The
Cortana.
AI Cortana. Getting publicity now from Microsoft.
Whoop.
That's one of the best things Microsoft's done this entire year.
Should have named her Edie.
Why?
You wouldn't understand.
Why don't you explain to them?
You should watch my Mass Effect videos. Then you'll understand.
Oh, well, I'm not going to do that. You guys should check them out, though. I hear they're a real hoot.
Can you scoot over? I can't fit on the screen.
That's because you're too fat. You're covering up the news sign. Guys, this is still the news.
All right.
All right, so
continue with the
in
news.
other technology news, I've got a theory that I just need
God.
to share with everybody. It's about Google and how I believe that Google is going to work their way into having a monopoly over the internet. You wonder how? Well, you think about videos on the internet. YouTube. Who owns YouTube?
Google.
Google. Search engines. You got Bing, you got Ask, you got Yahoo. And what's the biggest search engine by far?
Google.
I'm going to take this down. I don't need to see your dildo.
Yes, you do. It's my vibrator,
All right.
actually.
Now you go to shopping. And 2 of the biggest shopping markets on the internet are Amazon and eBay. Right? Am I missing anybody?
I
No?
mean, there's Craigslist, but...
Yeah, those are the 2 biggest ones. Now, my theory is that Google is going to purchase probably Amazon or eBay. I don't know which one. I think it's going to be Amazon. But what that would give Google is basically a semi-monopoly over the entire internet.
But they would have to be in charge of all the packaging and shipping and all the cataloging and all the stuff that Amazon has to take care of.
Well, they would own Amazon, and Amazon would be a subset of them, and, well, that would be Google taking over the internet for the
I
most
think
part.
they're going to just take over the world with robots. It's going to be iRobot with Google,
But he killed all the robots.
not Google's robots.
What are Google's robots compared to the robots in iRobot? And who's going to be Will Smith?
I am.
But you're white.
So, don't you go putting labels on people.
Well, now what am I going to... Well, this is the Honey Badger storming off. Well, guys, as you saw, the Honey Badger is back. So, obviously, he's going to be coming back to the channel. He's going to be posting some Mass Effect stuff. He's going to be posting some Halo stuff. He's going to be posting... What else are you going to be posting?
What else am I going to be posting? I might play some Tomb Raider later on.
Tomb Raider,
If
Minecraft.
I feel like it, I might go back and play through Bioshock again.
Which one?
All
First.
of them.
But you haven't played the second one.
Shh.
He's going to play through Bioshock 1 and Infinite, which apparently I'm supposed to play through right now.
Yeah, you are.
But I'm busy doing this newscast talking to the wonderful people out there on YouTube.
It's very good cherry Coke, by the way.
I appreciate that.
You're welcome.
You watch, Google's going to buy Coke too. They're going to have a monopoly over the soda industry and the internet, so that's just...
I think there's laws against that.
What laws?
Antitrust laws, Sherman antitrust law.
Get out of here. Get out of here. Well, guys, this was our first news report. You missed my head, by the way. Well, guys, here was our first news report. I hope you guys enjoyed. Be sure to check out the channel Blatant Gaming. and check out for our other content. Thank you all for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed, and have a good night.